Hi, welcome to Jadekine Gaming. My name is Adam, here with the 29th session of the Planetary Fragments Dungeons and Dragons campaign. We have Austin as Yarok, Ryan as Rin, Bob as Yin. I got that right. Nick as Tana. Last time, y'all determined that the Mankari elf must be traveling through the depths by scrying and talking to some severed heads.
Yep.
You traveled there, secured the way station, which was being operated by cultists, and then just sort of had to wait for that elf to show up, bring the fates right to you.
And then Bob
blow them up.
Problems.
I did some dope monk shit.
Yeah. So now, it's an evening.
Wait, are we still at the depths, or...?
You're in the depths way station that goes to Gilmenhiem.
Yeah.
You were supposedly planning to use planar ally before bedding down. You have 5 cultists in the break room tied up.
Yeah.
Are we going to fight tomorrow?
Well, that depends. We could take an extra day if we wanted.
Well, it's one of those things, it's like I have to pay per day.
Right.
So if we're going to fight tomorrow, then I can play in our ally tonight and tomorrow.
Well, that depends. Our options are... I would like to go and pick up the gnolls, and I think we can do that pretty easily within a single day. If
Too much time, and he'll know that something has gone wrong.
Yeah.
Because
we
I
could...
don't know how much help these gnolls are going to be.
Essentially, they would just be dealing with ads, or essentially like cultist mobs.
And they're just... The gnolls are super low level.
We'd basically be only taking like a few of the like most powerful that they could provide.
It really boils down to action economy is more bodies.
Mm-hmm. They'd be more targets, and they'd have actions of their own.
So, in my mind, we can either go grab the gnolls or go to Wine Drops and try to grab the mercenaries. I feel the mercenaries are a better choice, but then again, I feel Adam wouldn't have stuff for that, so gnolls might be the kinder thing to him.
Well,
were there mercenaries?
Yeah.
the shield guys, but
The shield wall guy, the rubber wall
Oh, those
guys.
guys. Yeah, okay.
we don't actually
I
have
didn't
to
think
pick
of them
them
as
up. We
mercenaries.
just have to phone them.
We have a telephone.
Yeah, we can just send them a phone message when we're entering Gilmenhiem.
Yeah.
Well,
Didn't you actually communicate with them and tell them, like,
Yeah.
to be ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that doesn't matter. The gnolls need to be picked up because there's no way they're going to be
Get to.
figuring it out / getting permission to enter through the portals.
Also, we have to ask ourselves, do we think we can get the gnolls through the actual guarded portal
Yes. Easily.
by hostile forcing them at gunpoint? Or I
No.
don't think you're... Never mind, you're going to put them in a portable hole, walk through because you're a monk, and we have passage already. Never mind.
And if that fails, we can just go directly into Gilmenhiem.
Yes, we do have teleports in. So, would we want to teleport there tonight and get the gnolls ready? And then...
Well, we could get to the Aranus Mountains tonight, unless we wanted to travel through Gilmenhiem through their portals.
No.
We could get to the Aranus Mountains tonight because we're not able to cross-planar travel using transport via plants.
Yeah.
So we could get there, and unless we wanted to, we could either wait for the next day and transport to the tree that we've already seen through scrying on them already, or travel, by flying normally and just try to find out where they're located.
Also, we still have that one guy wandering around free.
Oh,
Yeah, but we still have his blood and stuff. We can round him up at a later date. He can't hide from us.
and he's not gonna
the rich cultist who bailed on the cult.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
not getting away. He can't stop the scry.
Yeah. No, he's no problem, and I don't think he'll even want to participate because he's not going to want to give bad news to the boss.
Oh no, he's on your side. If anything, he could be an ally. He wouldn't go to be an ally, but he is definitely pro the I need you guys to succeed now, because that's his only chance of surviving this.
Hold on. Do I actually think that? Given the stuff we saw earlier.
I mean, he is. You have. You know, he's blatantly seen him just like
No.
kill another cultist.
Yeah.
Not with any source of fear. Literally just in the.
I thought he was just mad.
Yeah, I was going to say, we could send him ascending and ask for, troop numbers.
Biggest problem is I sent him a sending where I was just laughing. At
Oh,
him.
yeah, you did do that.
Yeah.
He probably doesn't want to talk to me.
Yeah.
The last time he saw me, I hit him in the face with a grenade like 2 times.
But essentially, what we could do if we wanted to be as quick as we could about it is so that we could transport via plants to the Aranis Mountains now, bed down there for the night.
Yeah.
And then in the morning, we could go there and then go directly to Wine Drops after we've picked them up.
Well, I figure, we don't have a plant here. And we use recall to get to Wine Drops, use a plant there to get to Arius Mountains. Not to the gate tree, but a tree near the rip. Just grab them, and we'll start walking them towards the gate, bed down there, then...
What's up, Adam?
You guys are smart enough to know to try to minimize spell usage, for example, travel through plans, on whatever day of you're going to fight.
Yeah, that's why we
Yeah.
want to get it done tonight.
Yeah. I wasn't checking the numbers, and I'm just making sure.
So can we
I mean,
travel?
how many spell slots do we really need?
It'll be fine.
So
Yeah.
can we travel through plants to like the temple, or do we have to travel? Do we have to recall the Wine Drops to travel through plants to get to the temple to get where we need to go?
We have not gone through this portal to Gilmenhiem, but there aren't any big enough plants on this dome that we know of or have seen.
And you know, at least, that going through the portal is underwater, directly on the other side.
That's
So
true.
the side after that is still underwater.
Yeah.
Oh, so this one's also underwater?
Yeah, that's how it's been so far.
Yeah,
It's
there was only
underwater.
one that was like completely above surface.
Yeah, in the Arius Mountains.
Yeah, the Aranis Mountains entrance was above water.
So we would want to recall
There was like
the
right
intel.
near the surface of the water, and this is like below the water.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. We could do that tonight, and I guess...
And then attack tomorrow.
Yeah.
So my plan is recall, travel via plants to the tear, get the gnolls out, start and walk part of the way towards them because it's open portal. But would we really want to take one of your highest level spells for that versus knowledge check or something from how far the tear was from the portal we'd need to go to?
I mean,
If
you
walking
already
that far.
made that travel. It's
Yeah.
we're just trying to remember.
Yeah.
And we've already got a tracker set up for...
I think it was something like 5 or 6 hours.
But that was also flight, so...
Yeah.
And if I use my word of recall today, I can only summon one planar ally.
Today.
How much hit dice do you still have left?
10.
You could
No, actually I have all of them. I just haven't updated it.
Mhm.
Pretty sure.
So, yeah, you could refresh your spell slots using...
After a
hit
short
die.
rest before you go to sleep.
Yeah.
How many of those do I retrieve
You would roll d8s.
No, that's not what I'm asking, Nick.
Okay.
How many of those do I retrieve when I sleep? If you let me finish the sentence, it makes life easier.
All of them.
Okay.
Hit dice? Yes.
Hit dice, all of them.
Unless we're on gritty realism.
Or unless they're you.
That's true.
Yeah.
I give up half my hit dice to my armor.
Yeah, he's got a cursed armor. Sort of cursed
Technically
armor.
cursed. Hey man, trading
It's
half
arm-
my hit dice for 3 resistances, I'll take it.
Yeah. I feel more D&D items need, drawbacks. Max
I
damage.
definitely agree. Max damage is the best brand ever invented.
Or any other bonus drawback. That's how I love a system, is bonus and drawback.
Max damage is awesome.
I boosted all these magic items with curse effects for more power.
When I think of something, that's usually how I try to balance it in power.
You guys were discussing what you're doing. You've moved off of it. We're waiting on you to decide what you're doing.
You were pulling stuff out to read. We thought we had to vamp.
I'm waiting for you guys to decide things.
Oh. Then I figure Border Free Call, travel via plans during Scar. All in favor?
Question, did we want to do anything about the cultists here in the deep first?
I figured we just throw them out the water lock.
I was going to say just call Hermes Ares Corporation and let them know they have traders and we have,
I feel like
evidence.
we shouldn't leave them around right next to the thing. We should probably just, remove that issue.
How many people can you bring with recall?
Oh, we're not bringing them.
So we're just going to murder prisoners.
I mean, they're anti-corporatist fanatics. That's totally legal.
They are anti-corporate fanatics, and they're trying to literally destroy the world, and also work on a schedule and have no one to watch them. What do you want to do? You want to leave them here, tied up near the portal, so someone else can come and pick them up, or they can escape?
Well, that's why I asked about the recall.
We could let them go and inform them that it's their job to go and inform their esteemed leader who's not getting his card.
And if they have to be willing.
Yeah. See, I didn't know that about the spell. That's why I was asking.
But it really wouldn't matter, even if then, because what are we going to do with them?
Turn them into the police. If we could bring them back with them, that would be the thing. Turn them into the police. Versus, we've captured you. My neutral good says we don't just murder prisoners if we can help it.
I'm sure neutral. They are inconvenient.
That's neutral evil.
Yeah, it's certainly the good alignment here would be we don't kill prisoners, not we don't kill prisoners when we can avoid it.
Something that I wanted to do. What would it be to provoke them? I mean, they're pretty crazy ranty at the moment now.
Yeah.
So
You probably have to get them out of their ropes.
Well, we
No,
just
no.
ungag them.
No, I just ungag him. So, if I ungag him and he's like, God, so you think that your demon lord can defeat us now?
They don't know what's
Yes.
changed.
Okay.
They're not aware of anything that's changed.
Basically, I'm going to try to trick them into ranting and raving. I'm just going to record it on my phone.
We're getting a video confession because they're morons.
And you thought that you would get away with it and destroy the corporations at the same time, huh?
The corporations are nothing.
Okay.
Just in the background. Oof.
Thank you for your service. Alright.
So you want to just email that to them and be like, these guys, and then we just get an order of execution.
You spend like an hour worth of time. You get
Sign the affidavit.
Wow.
basically an email with a big list of the restrictions for whatever the peaceful not allowed to talk.
We'll just go ahead and kick them out in the hallway and lock the door so they can't get back in. Well, they're still tied up.
But we did get an order that we can execute them.
Yeah. Peacefully.
And throwing them out the airlock is...
Actually not mentioned on either of that. That for some reason not one that came up.
The Grace?
Yeah, that was... Yep.
Yeah, then yeah. If we get in the paperwork, I start murdering.
Yeah.
I start executing them. It's not murder when you get legal reason.
Yes, as we've pointed out to you before, Austin. It's not murder if you're allowed to.
It's an execution.
Alright.
And then dump the bodies out the air, out into the ocean.
One with nature.
There are things there that will find them.
Yeah, they will be eaten and returned to the land.
Then we can recall and transport via plants. Unless anybody wants to do something right now in wine drops.
Ring and cap.
I gotta get back to ring and cap.
I'm not actually good at swimming in my heavy armor.
Imagine. I bet you're really good at sinking, though.
Yep, and walking along the bottom with my water-breathing magic item.
Why you need that?
Yeah, with the ring of swimming, I can swim.
Yeah, if we do that,
Swim
just
speed.
I guess just tell us when we're about to head down for bed for the night.
Yeah, I mean, it's evening. You're pushing things as of this point. But you
So
can...
was it recall transport plants?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you have a plant close to where you tore open the portal?
Yeah,
Yeah,
over in
we
the
were all
Uranus
there,
mines.
so yeah.
Yeah. So you're going through where you put the rip to the null places.
Mhm.
So you guys all drop down, and there are, because you'd messaged them or attempted to.
No, we didn't have tongues at the time, so we couldn't actually send a message that was comprehensible because he didn't prepare.
But did you send an uncomprehensible one?
I don't think so. I think that we skipped out
Okay.
on it because we didn't have tongues. We just described their location.
Y'all keep going. You didn't fucking prepare it either.
Can't.
We don't have access!
Well, you probably should say something then, as opposed to just assume.
This is why somebody should have played a ritual-only wizard.
Can't play that.
Can't play wizard!
Ritual-only cleric.
Anyways. Then yeah. So you pop up.
And so we're over here by the vampire trees.
If you go in the portal.
Yeah, if we go into the portal, we'll go to the where the vampire trees are.
Mhm.
I mean, I guess we can just try to make it to their village.
Well, first we asked the caster, do you have tongues and sending prepared today?
Yep.
Do you have 2 spell slots?
Yep.
Can you tongues and sending the gnolls to come to the giant rip they can see in the sky?
Yep.
Please do so.
Okay.
They can see this in the sky?
Yeah, you guys ripped it up all the way into the...
Oh, okay.
No, it's a giant hole. You
Yeah.
guys just made this giant vertical line, which is therefore in their end, but it's also in your end.
What's the road drive?
Dragon be like,
I know, you're trying to trick me into going somewhere else.
Immediately close the door. We've tricked you.
It's not the first time someone's tried to get rid of...
This is actually my 3rd planet.
you think us red dragons are suckers, huh?
His
Got
mother
back
wasn't
out.
white.
But yeah, we
Well,
can do
those
that.
ones exist still, so positive.
Then I guess we can get ready to camp out for the night, or
Okay, so what do you send? What message do you...
Gather your forces for the great battle. I don't fucking know. What do you want to say?
tell them that
Yeah, that works. Gather your forces for the great battle. Come to the tear in the sky.
basically
Yeah.
tell them that the Maiden of Red and White calls your forces to the great tear in the sky. Come to us.
There you go. I do that.
Wonderful.
Come the minions.
And then what do you guys do for the evening? Where do you...
I take a short rest,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna use my hit dice to get my 6th level spell back, and then I'm gonna summon a planar ally.
Okay. So overall extending your total rest for the night. But yeah.
Throw up a tower. Put up alarm. Morning. Normal night stuff we do.
Do you need a fine greater steed?
No, I still have my griffin.
Okay.
What was the other thing we were thinking about putting in the spell?
I was going to give you Shadow of Moral.
Oh yeah, super invisibility. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. We'll put that in there.
Then I'll cast Shadow of Moil into Nick's ring.
Oil.
So,
That's true. You could have put transport via plants in there. Well, I guess it doesn't gain you anything.
yeah, isn't that a 6th level spell?
Yeah, 2 high level.
Ah, there it goes.
Yeah, 5th level's max.
What is the wording on Shadow of Moyle? So I don't
One action, concentration up to a
Go ahead
minute.
and do what you were wanting to do.
Alright.
Shadows turn dim light within 10 feet of you into darkness, and bright light into the same area into dim light. Until the spell's end, you have resistance to radiant damage. In addition, whenever a creature within 10 feet of you hits with an attack, the shadows lash out and dealing it 2d8 necrotic damage, and you're considered heavily obscured.
So not quite invisibility.
But it allows me to take stealth checks.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Planar Ally, and then I'm going to try and use my little telephone to God to augment that payment. Like right off the bat.
Oh, you're trying to. Oh, well, okay.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It didn't work. Maybe it will tomorrow, though.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to do specifically my Forge Gods for that.
Okay. Yeah, so you're fortunate for an ally.
For the upcoming battle.
Okay.
Which,
And you do not know any particular creature to request by name, correct?
I mean, not that kind of cleric.
Nope, didn't think so. Okay. Make a luck check.
5.
5. This is you,
I don't think I can have any way to re-roll that, so.
That's fine. You obviously still get to me.
Unless I can help him reroll.
Can you?
No.
That'd be neat.
Not unless that was an attack against him.
A luck attack.
I mean, I was kind of showing him up, so.
So as you sit, you pray. And a minute passes.
Well, it takes 10 minutes, so.
Another 10 minutes pass.
Yeah, it takes 10 minutes to cast.
Yes, it's duration is casting 10. And you have like a campfire set.
Yeah, I probably have my little figurines out, including, like, you know. I have lots of little totems that I have made.
And the fire just suddenly starts to consume, you notice, just consuming the fuel. And it is growing. Enough that for everyone else around, like, the fire is just growing outside of the containment that you've put it in. The fire is enlarging until standing 25 feet tall, about 10 feet around, is just a burning inferno, and starts to come down, and you hear overlapping voices as it takes form. You bargained for us.
Yep.
And what shall be consumed? You're at this point. They're just trying to get more specific for what you're requesting that they aid with.
Oh, I explained that I'm going into a battle against a great evil that plans on destroying the world. Universe or just the world?
Just
The
our
world.
planet.
Oh, just the world.
Yeah.
Is trying to destroy the world, and I will require help in defeating it. This aid would take place tomorrow and could take anywhere between an hour and a day, depending upon how long the battle rages.
Demons and their cultists.
Yes, I guess.
To be consumed. And the aid for the craft. Asking for payment.
Oh. I offer my right eye in gold. Don't look that I have a magical eye in my page.
I know you have a magical eye. You picked it up. I am literally sitting here like, are you trying to trick them? Because you would think trying to trick them would probably be not wise.
No. If they get my eye, including the pain that is involved in it, if I find a prosthesis in it, it's not.
Okay, so
tricking them.
you're okay. Never mind. I figure you're offering your.
Yeah, I'm offering my eye.
And you're
It can be replaced, but I'm offering it. As long as I don't regrow the eye,
Yeah.
that's a full payment. So I just would never be able to regenerate or regrow that eye. I have to use a magical means of seeing.
Regeneration.
Yeah, it wouldn't work. It would literally be like, nope, divinely does not work.
No, that'd work, and then you'd just be, we can breach your contract. They'd come and get you. Fine you.
Or they take the eye again.
Bam!
I thought we talked about this. That is mine.
You think you're so clever, huh?
That's mine. You
Gonna
know
bust
that.
your legs.
I forget. Do you have the other Ring of Fire resistance equipped, or did you want to equip that?
I had done equip it.
Yeah.
So I can have Defender.
Are you aiding the fight?
Yes.
Your eye may be needed.
Tell them you've got a
Afterward?
replacement. No, don't worry about it. You got two for a reason.
Do you need stuff to give to them?
I was going to suggest from the party the other Ring of Fire resist.
To the fire guy? I'm pretty sure he's good.
No. Destroying resistance in the world to make him more powerful.
Would he accept it?
Make a persuasion check.
I'm not that kind of cleric.
Well, then quit trying to negotiate with planar allies.
14. Do I have persuasion? Nope. 14. Oh. Where's my humongous, hilarious list of things? Ostentatious picture.
I don't know, what's the cheapest ruby you got?
I have 2 300 gold diamonds.
Those aren't rubies.
No, they're not.
Is a ruby like 5,000? Is it the
No,
big
I
one?
don't have any.
Oh,
They
okay.
would want rubies. Dick said so.
I don't know, it just seemed the right...
Because it's red.
Yeah.
It's because it's red, isn't it?
Yeah. If it was a
They
big
scold
water-
you. They scold you for being racist against fire elementals, and they would love 2 diamonds and a ring of fire resistance.
And also maybe some
Oh, wait, I do have a 5,000 gold ruby.
Yeah, I thought you did.
Too bad. He's already convinced him by his racism that they're wanting to take something different. They probably would have wanted the ruby, but no. You're discriminating
You're
against
right.
them because they're red.
I'm deeply offended by that too. But I mean, you're right.
But why did you say it? I want to know the why.
Okay, so they'll take 1 ring of fire resistance and that. And then I kind of basically say, I plan on summoning another ally tomorrow. Do you have a suggestion of someone you would rather work with? Or would you rather I try to summon you specifically again and another of your kindred can join us?
Call who the forge sends.
Fair enough. Okay, so yeah, Ryan, if you go ahead and get rid of one of the rings of fire.
Okay.
And as you toss those into the blaze, they glow in the center, and as around them the fire groups and splits. Bloop, bloop, bloop.
Into some fire dudes.
Yeah, into a trio of massive, still about nearly 10 feet wide. These only like 15 feet tall fire elemental.
Also, I love the fact that we're transferring via plants to there at this point, right? Because I don't think we're going through the gate anymore.
They're fire elementals. They are in control of their own fire. They don't burn shit by accident. When they
And
do
they just
it,
gotta walk
it's
through
on
a hole
purpose.
in a plant.
Yeah. No, I just meant
The bigger problem is that I've said specifically what I want them to fight, so when the dragon shows up, they're going to be like, this does not appear to be our problem.
Unless we can convince them that he's a cultist.
Well, he's working for the cult leader.
Yeah, I get the feeling lying to the divine beings of fire is a
These are just regular fire
bad
elementals.
plan. No, They're-
Sent by the divine.
Yeah, that's what we in the business, the cleric business, call a total dick move.
And then, otherwise, resting in the tower.
Yeah.
Who has first watch?
I'll take it.
I'll take second watch. Me and
So,
Effie.
as you are there,
Mhm.
taking your watch is when the gnolls start pouring out.
I
Pouring.
shake
5,
Right.
10,
away,
20, 50,
come down,
100,
doing charades.
200.
Oh yeah, they're coming.
Over 300 gnolls throughout the next couple of hours pour through and just... they're
no way to transport them.
I mean, the portal's open for one round.
Yeah. Again, it's relatively easy to get everyone lined up and actually send everyone through because of the way D does rounds. But
all you gotta do is make sure you can communicate.
yeah,
Yeah.
come down.
Also, in all technicality, with not struggling, more than one person can actually fit in a 5-foot square.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
It's like, all right, y'all, start cuddling.
As we get like 4 shoulder to shoulder, it's like, okay. And when he touches the tree, run through it full speed. Entire line going back.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna need: some burlap sacks.
I mean, it's a giant glowing portal. Like, they would notice. It's not like you're walking into, whatever Harry Potter train platform.
Yeah. So do charades, get everyone calmed down. Woke up Ryan.
Hey.
Hey,
I'll go out and...
who has tongues?
Are you going to... They're not necessarily calling for anything particular. If you get up now, you are just going to end up splitting the rest. Your long rest. I mean...
Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, I just
Yeah,
get
I'll just
everyone
say-
situated. I hand out some food and stuff.
They're self-sufficient.
Yeah.
They're... I mean...
They're over
Your
there
night's a
eating
little
melons
worse.
and
They're
stuff.
loud for the middle of the night.
It is definitely not a portal. It is you just walk into the tree.
Yeah.
It is Harry Potter style.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that they're just eating melons the same size as their head.
That's kobolds.
Whole melons.
That's not gnolls.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if they're self-contained, yeah, just keep watch out in
Yeah.
the night.
Well,
Wake
think
up
of
the next
you,
guy.
you're just like, yeah, I locked that.
Yeah.
There's some that are curious. Some eventually do rest down over here.
Mm-hmm. Hang out with giant fire elementals who are just standing there.
These were not what they were hired for.
Mm-hmm.
Who's watch after you?
I think Austin.
Then me.
And then Bob has final watch because he took more time for that short rest
Yeah, the long
last
rest,
night.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
On the last watch.
Now I'm
And yeah.
thinking first watch should be named last watch.
And you do notice, but in it, you can see, as there's a little more light and whatnot, you can see the dragon that circles that mountain over there is definitely, like, it's edging this way. It's noticing what's going. There is something going on this way. the red dragon as it circles.
So, is it like time for everyone to wake up?
It's not like necessarily coming in for an attack. No, it's you're being observed by a red dragon.
I want to ask it if it wants to fight a blue.
No, I'm not talking to any more dragons. I'm bad at it.
I met this blue dragon in the desert. He was trying to hire me and get me to pay him money and stuff, and I'm like, no, blue's not a very intimidating color. He's like, you know what was the worst color? Red. Reds are all wimps. They look intimidating, but they're all wimps.
Where is this guy?
I told him that's ridiculous.
How dare you hear that?
I've seen.
I'll go get him too.
I've seen a red dragon, and he scared the heck out of me.
No, I would probably go something along the lines of this blue dragon kept trying to get me to rob you, and I kept refusing, and eventually I just had to give him stuff and run away as fast as I could. But, I mean, he's out there trying to hire people to steal your hoard, which is shitty of him.
It sounds like you're trying to get me to leave my hoard in order to go defeat him.
No.
But you might have been tired to steal from it. I better kill you first.
Like, no,
dragons are
no,
chaotic.
totally fucking stay here.
So morning comes.
So yeah, you wake up and you just hear the yipping and the howling and the.
Apparently, they all have respiratory issues. These aren't just they're pug-like, with their faces where they can't breathe.
Shovels right to the head.
Apparently.
But yeah, I'll go out and
Do what?
And they howl.
oh,
And they raise up their makeshift, not really a chainsaw weaponry.
That'd give Ryan a good old touchy touch of tongues.
yeah. Then I
You're
go
a thinker.
with tongues.
Much going to be much easier than the last time you had to communicate with one of these.
Before you start talking, give the guidance.
Okay.
So you can better convince these gnolls of things.
But yeah, I go ahead and weave them a story telling them about how we're coming to the pinnacle of what I've been trying to achieve and defeat the World Breaker, the Demon Lord. And I cast Major Image in order to provide a visual aid to kind of show them what we're planning on doing.
We shall break, just chanting, we shall break him. We shall break him. We shall break him.
Now explain to them how.
Everyone else is just this.
Well, while they're doing that, I'll take the griffin up and start shrinking down the portal down to a manageable size, so there's not just a giant rip in the sky.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I go ahead and give them an overview of what it's going to be like going through the gate portal through the Aranus Mountains to get into Gilmenhiem. And that we'll have to talk with the gate guardians that are there.
I thought we were just going to transport via plants.
Oh, okay.
You just send them with yeah.
Okay, then we'll do that. Then I'll show them that then.
Yeah. That makes a lot more sense than trying to go through the gate with 300 gnolls and fire elementals.
Well, I mean, there's that many. I mean,
they couldn't stop
they're not going to
us.
stop you.
Hell, they
For
couldn't
one,
stop
their guns
us.
are all pointing the other way.
Yeah.
And
Now, the bigger issue is, well, don't you come back!
the fire elementals are part of the Shinto religion, so
Then we've got authority to go into Gilmenhiem. They didn't say with how much.
and it's free. They didn't even have to pay for that.
Yeah, your guys' job is to keep stuff from coming out, not going in.
We decided the best way to keep the monsters from coming this way is to send other monsters their way.
Yep.
Well, we've already lost the place.
Yeah.
Let's lose it to something different.
We've decided to fight fire with fire.
Quite.
Oh!
Yeah. So whilst he's doing that, I'm going to go ahead and make my other deal,
Okay.
and I'm going to try and make my gods intervene for me. 54. So that's a no.
They don't want to.
Yeah, they're like, that's not our job. We're not that kind of deity.
Yeah, dude.
13 on my luck check.
You did it twice.
What?
Luck was which one you got. You did it twice. I have two options.
Oh.
Hey, these were pre-planned. Look how many fire elementals he just had there.
What
on
if
hand.
I did it a third time?
Well, then I'm not prepared at all.
We have time.
But
You're just going to be like, the third one, it demands more money than you have. It goes away immediately. Stop dicking around.
Well, this one is the more expensive one, so it's also the more powerful one. Just saying. That's what was a fair look.
But I'll use my guesswork to also give them kind of a glimpse of what I imagine the battle will be like, so they have an idea of what.
I'm curious what that you're imagining.
Do we have any indication that the dragon's going to be there?
No.
No.
So, human cultists with guns.
That's not entirely true, because through scrying you saw that they were talking about the dragon on the move. So it's a
Well,
possibility.
why would we think that has anything to do with us?
Well, I'll throw the dragon in because I've seen him.
Mm-hmm. So what's that imagery of the?
Well, I'll think about a bunch of humanoid cultists. I'll think about the dragon, and I'll think about whatever crows and demons and stuff, and put some other stuff in the shadows.
Well, we also have floating demon guy from Austin's vision.
Yeah, in the mists.
Yeah, so the floating demon guy. And I'll throw in some worms just in case some are alive.
Man, we're gonna be punching some smoke. T-pose. Assert dominance.
Is a titan.
So a man of skin of silver sort of lands. I'm picturing this at least that you're still just sitting on top of the tower, and he sort of lands beside it.
I assume
With
that's what
face to you kind of thing. Like he is the height of this whatever 3-story.
I just kind of go, you're really freaking tall.
And you seek an ally in battle.
Yep.
Storm or sky or...
Imperium.
And I will take wealth in exchange.
Unless there's something else you would accept.
I would not be interested.
I pull out ostentatious goblet. I'm like, does that count as wealth?
What is that goblet from?
The freaking the ostentatious pitcher. It's from the Wizard's Tower.
It was literally just a pitcher for drinks. It was slightly pretty.
No, it was covered in gems and made of like platinum. And I'm just like, I'm writing it down as ostentatious pitcher. I'm like, okay.
I mean, it's certainly some amount of wealth. And for how long are my services needed?
I basically explained the same thing to him that I did the other ones.
In days, I will take 10,000 gold. Gems may be substituted as needed.
On top of the pitcher?
No, is that what you can pull gems from the pitcher to...
So he
No,
wouldn't
would you-
accept the pitcher as a whole. He wants me to. rip
Well,
it
I mean,
apart.
he could do it from there, but I mean, it would be based on the value of that. Do you actually have a value of
No,
that?
you wouldn't tell me. You said it's very ostentatious. Well, I kept saying ostentatious. You kept saying whatever.
I probably used a word that describes it here. Let's see what pictures they have. Sort of gold cup set with emeralds. Jeweled ivory drinking horn.
Because there is a certain amount that this pitcher has to cost for me to be able to afford this.
We'll call that like 3,000.
That is within that range.
Okay.
Because you got like a 5,000 gem ruby, right?
Yeah.
But not a huge amount after that, so yeah.
Well, I have 460 platinum.
Okay.
Yeah, 4,000 right there.
So yeah, I give him the ostentatious pitcher and the 5,000 gold ruby, and then the rest in platinum. So 200 platinum.
You get this guy with his big hammer.
His legendary actions.
Ooh.
And more importantly, he totally says he's battled with me for an entire day, so if a dragon shows up, I can use him.
Yeah, you can.
He'd fight a dragon.
Yes.
In fact, I mean, hey, he was another thing you can fight that red dragon.
Just hang out. It's like, hey, you want to fight that thing? Yeah, sure. Heals them up. You want to fight that thing? I don't see why not. I've paid for the day.
Okay, for the day, I'm going to use the day.
I'm just saying there's some roofing I need done.
Would you like to battle against bad drafting?
That was not what I was led to believe we were doing.
We're fighting against building decay.
Battle against poor insulation?
All right.
Alright, and so we got those guys. I'll have to take a short rest after doing that kind of stuff because I'll need to hit everybody with aid. Make sure we get our extra 20 HP.
Go around, check trees for one that can fit these kind of size things.
Is his maul magical?
The fire unless are good. I think we might be out of luck with the Imperial. I think he's too fat.
Because if his maul's not magical, I can make his hammer magical.
If it doesn't say on there, I'm going to have to check it here. So
It just says plus 17.
Large or larger.
Yeah.
So we'd have to find a plant that's big enough for his butt.
he is huge.
We need a huge plant.
Do we still got a tree token left? Would that fit him?
I mean, yes.
Yeah.
So tree token would.
The tree token
The
would,
thing
but
is freaking immense.
but I believe there are also pretty big trees
all of
in
his
the mountains.
weapon attacks are magical.
Yeah, I would imagine someone on there. Yeah.
So basically, looking around, is there a tree big enough, or do we need to use the token?
Make a luck check.
It's 20.
Yeah. That was, by the way, the right decision because he has the ability to re-roll his dice.
Yeah.
I love how you're just so quick to.
Well, you said it to me, and it's like
I
okay.
just say it in general so much of the time. I'm like, let's get one of these.
So yeah, find a big enough tree that we can transport our buddy.
Yeah, whatever. Half-hour walk up and do, but
Get the thing down. Try to get all the gnolls organized in front of it. Get those guys organized.
yeah.
I'm guessing that there's an actual limit on the amount of gnolls going through somehow versus the 300 we have here.
Yeah, man.
Well, I mean, we can. It's not one side of the tree; it's the tree. So we can set them up all around the tree to run at it at the same time. And since it's going to be at least a
It's really the
huge tree-
persuasion of this is not killing you all. This is Tulky.
Well, we're going first. Me and my fiery boys, and my big buddy here.
Big Jim.
Silver skin.
Yeah.
Does he got a name?
Big Jim.
No. Does he have a name? He's gonna get named Steve if you don't come up with something. Do you want him to be named Steve?
Big Steve.
Big Steve it is. Just saying, you usually get annoyed when we name your NPCs Steve on you.
Yeah, but this is Big Steve.
Yeah, it's very different.
Very different.
And it's Steve with an F.
That's stuff.
No, he pronounces it Steve, and he's offended by that.
You're going to tell him no?
I mean, for a day, I totally can. He's like, you understand that after this day, you're going to have to stop talking back, right? I'm like, yeah.
You know, I'm still here after that point. You remember that, right?
Wait, once a player ally
They decide
ends-
when they get to leave.
Oh.
Yeah.
They decide when their contract's done.
That's in case if you're being mean to them, they can then jack you after the contract's over. That's why. It's to punish you if you were mean to them.
Yep.
I would also think that's how
Or if you
demons.
just or if
get
you just
to
go
stay.
like something foul, like if you're going for demons, you basically need to send it where they're going away for what job they're doing. You don't usually work beside those ones.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you pour your way into Gilmenhiem.
Mm-hmm.
Did you think to instruct them of what to do on the other end?
Get away from the tree.
Yeah.
Yeah. But also, before we go into Gillenheim, call up the mercenaries, let them know we're heading in.
Make a persuasion check.
I give the phone to ride.
Okay.
It might still be high enough.
Yeah.
That's not what your corporation can do for you. What you can do for your corporation.
18?
Yeah, it's like, hey, you have some bonuses. There's a reason I handed you the phone.
Yep. We'll see if we can make it. We're still on the mainland, but
Okay. I mean, it's like...
assuming it'll take a while.
Yeah.
yeah, it's like...
We may be the second wave there, but...
Okay, and it's like we still have to locate the target once we get in. So
You're making yourself well known.
Yeah, we have like a 30-foot plus giant and fire.
Yeah,
And hundreds of gnolls.
And I also
inform them that
Yeah.
this is our backup.
I'll inform them what our forces consist of, so they'll know who the friendlies are.
Oh.
And it's like,
We've geared up for war. We're going to save the world.
yeah, and it's like there's the fire elemental, there's a big silver guy with a hammer, there's hundreds of gnolls, so those guys...
Hundreds of what?
Hundreds of hyena,
Dogmen.
yeah, hyena men. They're all on our side. You'll see them with the red and white clothes and the chainsaws.
The chainsaws.
Honestly,
How powerful do you feel right now? They are dressed like me.
Imitating my weapon.
I'm just like, yes, I'm glad we got this call back.
But yeah, so you're kind of in a bit of a depression that leads down the valley towards, towards the water's edge. And with the ability to fly, it does not take long at all to then notice where, bless you,
Thank you.
the masses are. Because on this end, there's 300, 400, 500 individuals down in a valley near the water's edge, near one of the spots where the land goes in. There's just this mass of people.
Right.
You're not really able to see details as to what extent. There's definitely ravens even all around you, and as they start coming in numbers, you notice many of them fly up, and they're fleeing the area, perhaps just scared by the many gnolls, but they're disappearing into the fog, which also keeps you from really seeing too much detail, but you can just tell masses of individuals down in the lower area.
We'll take phone out, start recording for payment afterwards. Here's the encampment of cultists trying to destroy the world.
Yeah, might as well go ahead and take recordings of them. We'll go ahead and give our GPS locations to our buddies that are still on their way to tell them where we are and where we found the mass. Go ahead and pull out my scroll.
Yep.
So, and it's like, Charthalnax, you're sealed away. Don't come and play today.
So, a little less playful than that, but yeah. And like as you read through the words, the paper itself like burns through, just like as each word is read, like disappearing from like the paper itself is disappearing and turning to a smoke or an ash that rolls down the hill and just spreads as it goes, washing over the entire battalion.
So we're lightly jogging down the hill.
It's
Flying on a motorcycle.
yeah, it's like you guys are flying over it, but otherwise it's just this sort of
Our
wash.
troops are lightly jogging down a hill as we ride, griffins and other things into battle. Like the war gods we
I can think of a couple different scenes in the the Middle Earth saga.
Yes, if only Gandalf was riding down on a griffin with a chainsaw sword.
So
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking the dwarves in Battle of the Five Army.
Out of curiosity, we can see the bad guys, and they are down. There's like an army down there.
Yes.
And there are buildings near.
There are ruins of buildings scattered around, but no large number of buildings now.
So is the army near these ruins?
There's like a section that's sort of near the back, from your angle, back left, sort of.
Okay, well that gets earthquaked.
He wants earthquake the people that are
He
in the
gets
village.
earthquake.
Okay.
It only does damage to people if they're near buildings.
It's no longer open to crack in the earth to swallow people.
It can, but it doesn't really hurt them.
No, it can
I'm
instant
pretty
KO
sure it
them.
kills them.
Yeah, it can instant KO them.
Oh, okay. In that case, I earthquake the middle area.
Okay.
Yeah, Earthquake's a high level spell. That thing murders people.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's 8th level.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100-foot radius circle.
Yeah. So he earthquakes the army.
Okay. And as you're making your way down around, and you make that very noticeable where you are, you hear some distant shouting. Does anyone speak?
He does.
Let's just say all.
Yeah.
Welcome to my legendary giant. He's gonna carry this battle.
Infernal.
Yes.
Yeah. Basically, you hear them chanting, "They're here, they're coming, turn, destroy them." As this shadowy figure just flies up.
I start shooting at him.
He's probably in range.
It's what? At this point, I would say around 700 feet away.
Yeah, definitely in range.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead and summon a sniper rifle and start blasting at him.
Yeah. My effective range is 1,000 feet.
You have disadvantage.
No,
Do you?
I'm like, I don't think he does.
I don't.
Okay. From the fog?
Oh, I thought you're like
Does he
the
get
range.
Yeah. Does he get partial cover?
It's not cover because it's not actually obstructing.
Yep.
It's disadvantage for the vision.
Oh,
Okay.
then I still know
Why?
because of the feet.
Yeah,
Okay.
sharpshooter.
So you have a feet. Yeah.
Yes. It's like unless it's full cover, then I don't get disadvantage or minuses.
Okay.
Well, if he's disadvantaged from obscuration, that's not cover.
Yeah, it's nothing to do with cover. No cover. It's
Okay.
fog. It's
He's
vision.
shadowed and fogged, which
Yeah.
means you don't get...
Yeah, unless you have true seeing like this guy does. He has a 120-foot true sight though, so you still can't see him. It's too far away.
Half cover, 3/4 cover, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with the vision.
Yeah, because it doesn't disable disadvantage from, like, darkness.
14.
Didn't seem to
Wait,
matter.
you rolled a. Oh, you're at disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, you rolled.
Disadvantage, where you hit nothing, ever.
Mhm.
As my enemies well know.
Wait, you only get a
Plus 10? Yeah.
8 plus 10 is 14.
4 plus 10 is 14.
That's why you rolled an 8.
No, 4.
No, it was a 4.
He's
That's-
calling at you.
No, I'm just like really confused because I could have sworn I saw a 4, and I'm like,
You did. You did see a 4.
or an 8.
So I guess
Were you doing something else?
Let's see. We just gonna go and engage the shadow figure
It's
because
like, if battle starts, then we'll roll other things. Otherwise, just keep shooting at it.
Okay. I mean, because, he is going up into the clouds until after, around 12 seconds, you cannot see him at all.
Yeah. Then
He's faster than our mounts.
Well, you are not chasing, you are stopping and sniping.
I
So
was
that does not
riding
give any-
forward and sniping, but
Yeah, there's no reason we have to stop.
Because you were sniping. And you did
Yeah.
not say you moved forward up. So
Well,
last you were
actually,
moving, you were going
I
down into the
stay
valley.
next to the party.
Yeah.
because assumably Bob's still riding with Ryan, and me and Austin each have our own mount.
Kiromaxis.
So yeah, so follow them up. I figure the army can handle the army, especially with that giant there.
And the fire elementals.
Well,
Yeah.
the giants and the fire elementals will be coming with us. He's just going to soften
The fire elementals cannot fly.
And I assume the giant can't. But
Yes, he can.
There's a reason I gave him that card and not the other.
He just goes...
Which is the actual reason why he was required a higher luck check. Because he's in the big fight.
No, the fire elementals can just come with us.
How?
They're made of fire, right?
But
How
not
big are
flying
They
fire.
don't fly.
How big are they?
Like 8 feet.
Like 15 feet tall.
They're large creatures.
Yeah, they're large.
Okay, well they'll just use the broom.
They are not able to use a broom.
They're nuts to butts on the broom. It's fine.
They are not capable of flying on a broom. I'm sorry, but I cannot suspend my disbelief to that extent.
I mean, how much could they possibly weigh?
They do not have the ability to do so.
Okay,
Can I just
so
tie a rope around each one and
No!
lay them like
You
a
cannot
pyramid?
tie a rope around it, it goes right through them.
so to be clear, I am not allowed to bring them with me.
No, they're down there burning all the coals.
No.
This is how you decided to allow Ryan to have all the gnolls. Fight an army of cultists, which you're not involved in.
You're above it.
We could.
Yeah.
You can potentially get knocked down to it. However, it will be done theater of the mind.
What about with the gigantic...
Did everyone remember to stock up on tokens of feather falling? I did.
I'm a monk.
No, I've got an item that lets me to featherfall.
But tokens are they're basically free. They cost almost nothing.
I have to make sure that I don't take 55 damage from falling. As long as it's under 55 damage, I take no damage.
Monk's gonna do what monks do.
Yeah.
This is literally the thing he's good at.
Yeah. But yeah, so does everyone up? Are you diagonally up towards them? Or are you just trying to break up the cloud cover?
Well,
I'm trying to keep distance and upping,
Okay.
so I'm far away from him.
yeah, chase after him.
Chase.
You're staying distance,
Yeah.
then 5 feet from.
So you.
Red.
So these three are all
you guys
together.
are all chasing, whereas you're.
And this guy comes with us too.
Okay,
Does
so
he fly?
Yes.
He has the spell.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
could he give it to the fire elementals? How many people could it get to fly?
I'd hit,
Too late.
no. Well,
Had you talked about this beforehand, yes.
Well,
No.
yeah, Adams deliberately made it a secret that they could not fly. I assumed they were fire elementals and could.
he could do two.
Fire elementals cannot fly.
Now I know that. I
Okay.
did not know that previously.
Yeah, he could potentially do 2 other targets.
You would have as much knowledge about the way fire elemental works as your character would.
Very
I
specifically.
disagree. I have knowledge arcana.
I think Griffin's got
My
it.
character has knowledge arcana. He
Oh,
would
you're
know.
that kind of cleric.
I am that kind of cleric.
Make an arcana check.
15 plus stuff.
15 plus, so 20.
20. Yeah, you'd probably know.
Give me back 2 of my fire elementals. I want the littlest
Is
one.
that a concentration spell?
Yes.
Good.
I want the littlest one and the biggest one, so the little one makes the bigger one look bigger.
I mean, they're basically the same size.
And you know what's so special about these fire elementals? They are not monks. If they fall, they'll take damage.
All I have to do is break the concentration, and it is actually the
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
the guardian that's holding the concentration. Break the guardian's concentration, and all of them just. Bloop.
All 3 of them would drop. Yeah. Or just a little bit of a dispel magic
So,
individually.
creatures you control, mounts, guardians, elementals, empyreans, will go immediately after your turn in whatever order if you have multiples that you want. So we only need initiatives from the 4 of you to help ease the ease the process of keeping track of this.
Wouldn't that result in a situation where we get in range, we have to wait for our next turn because the mount had to go after us?
Yes.
Yes, this is the new summon rules.
I
and
will, with your mounts, I can also allow you it to go immediately before you.
One or the
I
other.
do not want it to break up. I do not want. They're not overlapping turns. They're not intended to be overlapping turns. But yes, fair point. They can go before you.
It works for me. I'd be taking the dodge action and letting the mount move forward.
Yeah.
Because you have to attack me.
23.
Also 23.
19.
Of course.
1.
That was more a pat you on the head, but that works
I get
too.
a 1.
Last.
Concur access roll?
No, I just said no.
Can I get a mulligan? Nah, going less doesn't matter. We all get the same amount of turns.
Mhm.
Mm.
Need like a D20 here. Okay.
Yeah. Take that.
Second to last.
Demon
Sucks to suck.
skunk. Demon scum. I can see your initiative from here.
I wasn't ready for this.
Hey, it's bullcrap. He doesn't get extra stuff, only I do.
I think there's more than one enemy. Maybe.
Can I tell you how very freaking annoyed I would have been if I spent all that money on these freaking fire elementals and I wouldn't have gotten to use them?
There is a reason that they cost so much less than the other one.
I mean, did you really even pay those guys?
I did.
Like 300. Significantly
600.
less.
And a magical item.
Yeah, 600 and then a
And
magic
a magic
item.
item you weren't using. Yeah.
Yes, that would have cost a lot more.
It's a resistance ring. They're not that expensive.
All right.
Yeah, especially here.
So, launch yourselves up in the middle here, other than Tana, who will be back where the box is, basically.
Go away, box.
Just pull the box towards yourself. You're the only one that uses it.
Yeah,
That's
You're
your
the one
box,
who likes
man.
it, Ryan.
Yeah, you're the one who needs it.
Not likes it, needs it. We've seen you roll.
Nobody eats like Ryan.
oh, dice.
You get a first real glimpse of the bat-winged demon, crowned in gold. Large creature, just crows, ravens, sort of flying around him.
He actually has little crows that come with
Yes.
him. Nice.
If I wanted to be mean, I'd threaten to use his head as a toilet seat.
It would work.
There.
There's a
Now-
spot for it.
However, as you see him and break above the
Generous
fog
penile
layer
room.
that is, you'd guess you're probably 2,000 feet up from the battle below.
Pretty high.
Hmm?
Now, here's the true... And
Just need to move this.
No, here's your dragon.
That's where he is.
has he just been flying above this thing
Yes!
all,
He's been
for
freaking
days?
circle. Oh, no, he got here yesterday.
Oh.
I mean, we maybe should have attacked earlier. But I mean,
Is he here to help?
Yes. Somebody.
Also, here's the true question. Is this obvious demon native to this plane?
You'd have to find out now, wouldn't you?
Management! Now Bob run away for a minute.
Well, this guy can also dispel good and evil, which would also force him to go back to his home plane with a much higher saving throw than mine. But it would be a charisma one, so take that for what it is.
So do
Tana and Yin,
you want to go first, Bob, or?
we're into it. The battle's begun. The wolves waging below. Here in the skies, with the flight. Technically, I currently have you all on a neutral 0 point. If you want to move in Z space, that is a possibility. We can use dice and we can keep track of it, or we can make markers on the board as we go. It's a pain in the butt, but we can do it if we need to.
Why make it complicated?
Yeah, it's as complicated as you want it to be.
Okay, so I'm on the sidecar,
Mm-hmm.
Karamaxis, because I don't have flight.
Doesn't that also mean you're over here?
Oh, I'm the horse, yeah. Then yes, the horse is here. 5 feet within Ren.
Yep.
So I can give her the advantage of my interrupts.
Okay, so first things first. Welcome to the battle.
Ah, yeah.
Okay. Okay. So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, he's within grenade range, so that's good.
Oh God, blue dragon! Yeah.
You recognize this dragon. You've seen him somewhere before.
I think
He's got a little blingy ring on his nose.
Okay.
It was on his tooth.
He moved it.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how.
Got some help.
Or telekinesis, who knows? The
He's not a gem dragon.
Oh! I forgot about it. I have my bow in one hand. My bow that is a monk weapon in one hand.
Don't we just have arrows of slaying?
I don't have arrows of slaying. What I have is a bow that lets me teleport.
Yeah, 32.
Yes. And we would have given them to you, the bow user, the only one of us who has a bow, so...
It
You
wasn't
have-
a gun, so...
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to start shooting him with arrows of slaying.
Okay.
The dragon, to be clear.
Are they dragon slaying arrows?
And for the edition, I feel like they wouldn't specify.
Yeah, they do.
No.
The dragons are special.
No, all of them. Any type. That's actually a part of it to make it, I think.
I don't remember the arrows of slaying.
There are arrows of dragon slain and arrows of blue dragon slain.
I used the blue ones.
I might need these other ones later.
Which,
go down like
that
a
is
shot.
to say, not necessarily the ones that are blue, but the ones that are for blue dragons.
Yes. Because ironically, it's the other way around.
Yeah.
Who made these? He's an asshole.
Creature must make a DC 17 Constitution saving throw or take an extra 68 piercing damage on a failed save or have as much unsuccessful.
Yeah, don't save or suck here.
60 what?
6d10.
Okay. I don't think that was what you said, but... I was like, I heard 68, and I'm like, but it says 10 in my book.
No, 6d10.
Okay.
D10, that's the serious business dice.
Okay, so I'm going to attack him with that.
Okay. And you have, what, 2?
Yeah, I get 2 attacks.
No, you have 2 arrows, you said, was the number that you have total?
32.
32. Oh, okay. So you have them for a while. Got it.
But how many of them are blue dragon slaying?
I don't know. They're just arrows of slaying.
Where did you get them from?
Wizard Tower, probably.
Yeah. I kept pulling... We figured out magical stuff we didn't know. We just started pulling individual arrows until we got magic ones.
Yeah, I can actually see by where I wrote them down.
Did you take the time to...
We identified
Identify
all
them?
the magical stuff, yeah.
Yeah, we took time to identify all the magical stuff. That's how we knew what all the rings and stuff were.
Mm-hmm.
And how we knew they were arrows of slaying. I don't think we went into the granular, this is an arrow slaying of fire giants and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, because they were like arrow slayings of many
Make
different
somebody make a luck check.
Alright.
Why? Right, you have the boss!
Okay. So we got a 15.
15. Okay, so we're gonna call it that. And that'd be easy. There are 15 of them that are applicable to this creature.
Alright.
Neat.
Make a secondary luck check.
To see if they're applicable to that one.
That's lower, 12.
12. There are 3 that are applicable to him.
DS arrow. Oh.
Is there an actual difference
3x.
between dragon slaying and blue dragon slaying?
Whatever the fuck that is. Arrow.
Most likely would be
One's
within
more
world
generic.
would be easier to craft a blue dragon slaying, but it works on less things.
Okay, and the rest of them are not important.
Not important for this battle. Ironically, one of them is an Empyrean slaying arrow. I'm just
He's a very good boy. He doesn't deserve
in
that.
case you got that itch.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit the dragon.
In case you forget what your alignment is.
I rolled a 19, so that's
19.
20. Yeah, it's 31.
Hits.
Shocking. Oh, and this is going to be my attack. So he's going to go ahead and take an additional D8 of fire because I'm a cleric.
Deciding rather he's using that legendary action already?
Your arrow fails. As he does use one of his legendary actions.
He still takes damage, though, yeah?
Just not the extra from the slaying.
Okay.
He makes a save.
Well, if he makes a saving throw, it's still half.
Let's see. Do I still want to do it? Nah, at this point he'll save it. Then he fails that.
Okay.
He eats the damage.
Do you need separation of fire and it's all magical? Do you need separation
No.
from fire and physical or anything like that? So I can just add all the numbers.
Add all the numbers.
And it's 10d6, you said?
60-10.
60-10.
D10.
60-10, that's way better.
Yeah.
That's
Actually, it's
low.
not. It's worse.
Why don't you just let me have my illusions?
More dice means
In
higher
every
minimum.
party, there's a pooper. That's 10, 13. What are you doing?
I'm doing my thing.
He's pre-rolling stuff, so he's ready on his turn.
29.
29.
Right? 13 plus 9. Wait, no, not 29. Where'd the 13 plus 9 is not 29. Hold on. 13, that's 22. 22. I'm still adding things.
Okay.
22, 32, 33, 34, 40. 40 damage. Nice round 40. And my second attack does 22 hit.
Yes.
Oh. I did not expect it to. I don't know why, but I didn't expect
I'm just
it
gonna
to.
switch dice.
You fool! That was just about to get hot.
I know, but that's actually why I'm on your side.
15,
I don't want
16,
to
19.
obliterate you.
Now, Austin, touch it! Touch it now!
30.
It's bad luck for him, though. If he touches that dice, I'll roll all 20s.
38. And I think Spare the Dying is a bonus action, yeah?
Spare the dying. That one helped you.
No, Toll the Dead. I'm sorry.
No, Toll the
No,
Dead's an
it's an
action.
action.
That's unfortunate.
Healing word.
Yeah, it was about healing word as your option here.
There's
Okay.
one damage target around.
Spend a key point to take the dodge action.
I don't need to. Cloak of Displacement, I have permanent dodge. All of the attacks against me are at disadvantage.
You monster.
Okay, and now we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 5, 10,
second.
15, 20, 25.
I was gonna say, didn't we hire fire elementals to fight Demon Lord, not Dragon?
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. I totally forgot. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
I'm just trying to decide if they are,
40,
because they are technically
45,
separate
50.
turns. I'm just trying to decide if I want to do something.
Fly
or
fill
not.
60.
60.
60?
Fly fill 60.
Oh.
Yeah.
1, 2. Yank. 60. You can go right next to him.
I don't think this one's actually on the square.
Close enough.
I don't know why you care.
It's just how I am, man.
I'll eventually get more Dwarven Forge, and you know what? We can just use an actual ruler for distance. Or you could figure out the hidden squares within it. That's fine too.
I say that as I would probably want ruler for distance.
Yeah, especially like when you guys had trouble with some of the cavern floors, I'm like, oh, those are the easier ones. I pulled that out. I was like, you could count, or when we use confusing things, we could just.
Okay.
As long as you remember, if you measure from the front, then place it to the front in that spot, kind of thing.
I got a tape measure at home.
Yeah, okay, so this is
Okay,
almost 100
so
feet.
to clarify for legendary actions, since this is happening at the end of my turn, does he get a legendary action?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, he attacks the dragon.
He uses 3 total between everything.
So 3 guys on the board have
And
legendary
he can't use it until after his
It says...
turn. I'll do the same for the dragon. He's already
says,
involved in this.
legendary action option can be used at a time and only at the end of another creature's turn.
Yes.
But he has to have his turn first, is what you're going with.
Yes.
But so does the dragon.
So does the dragon. I'm not going to count him for that, because he's definitely in the middle of it as he's flying up.
He was shot at earlier. He
Yes.
was in combat.
Yes.
That's unfortunate, because that guy would get peppered with freaking bolts. Because this guy has actions, but I don't know... Does he get 2 attacks or just 1 attack? I don't think... It doesn't say he has multi-attacks, so I'm guessing he just gets 1.
Yeah.
One big slam. But the ability to slam at the end of other people's turns.
Oh, no, he has ranged attacks, too.
Oh.
He's like an actual celestial.
No, this dude is what we call very dangerous.
I'm trying to think, what's 1,000 feet? It's like 10 of these. More than 10 of these.
Oh, yes. Yes, no. With 1,000 feet, you have the battlefield.
Yes.
You are there for the reason of, I'm not dealing with putting you over on the table where the camera is. You must be on the battlefield or you fled the battle and are no longer involved.
Just like an ace combat. No, you're not allowed to fly over there anymore.
No.
But I'm still within missile range. No.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35,
My original
40,
thought was to
45.
put him in the center. No, I changed that to make it where there was more distance for you to be apart from him.
Alright.
And in all technicality, like, if you wanted to move, like, 15 feet that way, you could. It would be really annoying, as it would just have to move everyone.
Hey, they're the same size.
No, the dragon's still
Approximately.
bigger. No, the dragon's still size category bigger.
It's adult. It should just be huge.
I'm using the full bases. I'm not using that stupid circle in the center. I am...
Okay, that's good because he's got a 10-foot reach.
Okay, yeah.
So he's going to hit him with them all.
Yep.
So this is a gargantuan dragon?
Yep.
He natural 20'd.
Good for him.
Is the dragon immune to crits?
No?
Nice.
Roll double dice.
5.
I was like, that's it?
10.
2d6s? What the hell is wrong with this guy?
By the way,
66s.
if you
So
guys
12
win
D6s.
before they have a turn, this was a false battle.
That never happened.
And
I don't care.
14.
They got another fates card. They were lying to you.
19.
No, you've made me waste the first of the face. I was trying to collect 2.
I wanted to use them like a wombo
I
combo.
needed 3 total. All 3 fates get it.
Got a wombo combo.
Now, I'm assuming our celestial boy here isn't actually higher CR than
30.
most of the other ones, right?
Yeah, he's higher. Yeah,
Oh,
he's higher than any of it.
Yeah, he's chunky. He's dropping 8th level spells. If we were fighting things that drop on 8th level spells, we're going to have a bad time.
Actually, with that, yeah, that's a fair point.
I'm pretty sure an 8th level spell could kill everyone here who's not me.
So you take the
As the
dragon.
dragon takes them all to the head and beefs up as age category.
Take.
It's time for him to man up.
Okay, so the dragon takes 41 damage. Is it the target a creature?
Yes.
Okay, he needs a DC 15 Constitution save or be stunned until the end of this guy's next turn.
Yeah, Fireward kills 9 flat. But we flat out kill most everyone that's not me.
I'm sure that he has at least a 8 in Constitution.
What's the DC?
15.
Oh yeah, he makes that.
Yeah. I'm like, I assume that this is not going to be a real thing.
Now he's the actual size that he's being played on, because now he's supposed to be gargantuan.
Ancient blue dragon.
What?
Yeah, you hit him in the face and he grew 3 sizes that day.
No, he just pointed out how high of a CR ally I gave you.
Rawr.
That's bullcrap. Vic, shut your whore mouth.
Fair, it was me. I was helping.
And also to be fair, if we kill this dragon, that means there's
That's more
there's,
XP.
There's an ancient blue dragon's horde just sitting in the desert somewhere,
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
unguarded.
It's also like an extra 35,000 experience.
Well, it doesn't matter because this is the end of the campaign.
Yeah,
And
you're
we're
going to
not-
end the campaign quite a bit higher level.
Well, I mean, will we gain a level? Oh yeah,
You don't have to put it in if
that's
you don't want.
important.
Also, it's probably not going to be this session. It's probably going to be next. We're going to stop mid-battle almost certainly.
If we kill the dragon in between sessions, can we gain a level before we fight the demon lord?
Maybe.
Well, you heard him, guys. Curb stomp that dragon. Focus him down.
Alright.
Yeah, get him.
Is that it for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Let's see.
I mean, I guess those guys could double move.
Oh, yeah. That's a good
Unless-
point, Ryan.
Unless you want them to dodge.
Nah,
Go distract the enemy while we focus on this blue dragon.
they are literal red shirts.
I mean, yeah, they only have 102 health.
Does anybody
Okay.
else besides me have triple-digit health?
Me?
Then if they're
I
within
was gonna say that's kind of high.
range,
Paladin.
he will just on
22
his
Constitution.
first legendary.
No, only 18.
Yeah.
Make a swift swipe at this one.
AC is 13, so it should be super duper easy. Oh, look at that. He hits him.
That's the same AC as Eric Westbrada, famed adventurer.
So it can't be...
Hey.
It's immune to fire, poison, exhaustion, grappling, paralyzation, petrification, being knocked prone, restrained, or being knocked unconscious.
Slashing necrotic damage, and I don't think they're concentrating on anything.
Nope.
So we'll just.
Someone else is in charge of flying.
Interestingly enough, they can't be knocked out of the air. They're immune to prone.
Yeah.
Not prone.
Versus the rest of us, who would immediately fall.
They're flying fireballs.
Except not naturally flying. This is just a weird thing that they have. That
They are
applies to
totally
flying.
weirded out by it.
Go for them. Okay, so I'm going to do FE1 and FE2. I don't know what I did there, but it was bad. My hand got all stupid on
So
me.
22 total damage.
Okay, this guy is 1, this guy is 2.
Okay.
So you hit 1, yes?
Yep, 1 for 22.
22.
Sweet. His turn is screwed. The poor baby.
And that finishes you, and it goes to Yen.
Goes to Bob.
Tana?
There you go.
No. Oh, he had a turn. He
He hasn't.
that guy. Oh yeah, that was a
Yeah, that was his legendary action at the end of their turn.
Oh
Yep.
yeah. So after Nick, my
Yes.
hammer man can
And
start
so does
beating the
Drag,
crap out
yeah.
of things.
I cast spell stored in ring, have a 10-foot thing of dark shadows, heavily obscured. I hide in my obscuring clouds.
And that's just like in your immediate area.
Yeah, it's around him.
Mm-hmm.
So over there.
Yeah. So unless someone has true sight, I mean, besides my guy, who
Yes.
of course has true sight.
So, 26.
I mean, how far is the distance? That was about 100 feet. Yeah, you're further than his true sight, don't worry.
Yeah.
It's 120 feet. This is true sight. So.
But
yeah.
either way, I'm doing this
But he's more than 120 feet away.
because I only have 69 health. Anyone looks at me
Nice.
funny, I will explode. So I'm taking hide action every turn because I have to. Because I've learned through this campaign, if I don't hide, you target me. Even though I'm that far away, you will target me.
That's standard. If I see a sniper in a game, I kill that first. I don't care who's in the way. The sniper goes down.
So that's your turn.
How dare they?
Yes.
Only thing that gets
Write down,
targeted
keep track of
before
what your
sniper is healer.
hide number is. At the end of your turn,
Sometimes I like to leave
he
those
will
around.
swift swipe
Really
this
rub your
same
face
guy again. Natural 20.
Pencil, right?
Ooh, he rolled a lot of dice, too.
So
He's going to roll a dice again.
12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 27, 28, 29, 31, 32, 33, 36, 42. 42 is 47 damage
Okay.
to one.
So it's at 69. Nice.
Nice.
Now they can take legendary
Yeah,
actions
does
and
he-
wail at each other at the end of my turn.
No,
No,
dragon
still can't.
Dragon can't. Oh,
Not
nice.
his turn yet.
Yep.
Yeah.
The dragon was just simply coasting around waiting for this to begin. And then, oh no, it's beginning.
Yeah, Big Steve is totally gonna just go ahead and attack.
Big Steve.
Okay. So, he hits. Because it's over 30. You're like, yeah, a good assumption. 5, 15, 23, 33. Yep, 33 and concentration. Constitution check.
Natural
one. He's stunned until this guy's
Does Dragon want to
16?
No, it's a natural one. You kept saying that those are auto fails. I know because I had to take fire damage. And I said that's fine as long as it applies to everyone.
Does he actually have a plus 15 con?
Yeah.
No, okay.
But he will use a legendary resistance to not fall out of the sky.
Would be funny because it's not just for him, it's for a whole turn.
It's the same amount of falling.
Yeah.
And I think technically with that amount of falling, he doesn't actually get the ground in one turn.
No, he
No,
won't.
you fall
I
60
put you
feet.
guys deliberately, I think it's like about 2 turns or something before you.
No. Don't you fall like 60 feet per turn and we're 2,000 feet up?
I don't know. It's a lot.
I don't know. For realism, it'd be like something where you'd do
Gradually
less
gain
and-
speed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
but
gain speed.
500 feet. Sorry.
oh, okay. So 4 turns of falling.
I don't know how I would get back up. Oh, right. Room of flying. I forgot I had that.
Alright, he's that. What was the damage number? 30 something? 33?
43.
43. Okay.
Wait. No, it was 33. You're right. I'm sorry.
Yeah, just add a little damage here and there. It's all good.
Can't expect me to remember all the information that I have.
I did. And so after you, they went that. Ren?
Alright.
It's your turn. Is Dragon's Lightning Breath a magical effect? That's going to come up.
Is it essay or what's
We don't have that anymore. The
Oh.
question is, Ren's got a
Is it
Ren's
as
got a
the
defensive
spell,
Ren
or-
has a defensive aura that reduces damage from spells and magical attacks.
It would not be a magical attack, no.
This is actual lightning.
Yeah.
Alright.
Holy Avenger gives a buff aura.
Alright. So, yeah, we gotta go.
I get it.
So,
Can I just like
You just fall off. Yeah, you fall.
Yes, against a
I-
spell or magical effect.
I'm with Ren, but I don't have the patience or time to deal with that shit.
So, I wanted to get on the
Once
other
that
side
once
of
that
Dragon
advantage. Jack that dragon in the butt.
Yep. Take Dragon and
Can you send this guy that way? Just get that dude out of there.
Well,
Your
if he's
shield
next
guardian.
to her, she gets +1 AC.
Yes, but if he gets hit, we lose both of our fire elements.
Why would it possibly target this guy who's definitely not a threat?
Because Adam doesn't like that they're there.
Because theoretically, attacking the shield goal drops us 3 party members.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what I noticed the fatal flaw of our Demon Lord is?
He exists.
He makes attack rolls.
Some of his things do.
he makes at least some attack rolls.
He is diversified.
I only have 22 AC.
Only.
I have 22 AC.
Yes, but you have health.
He also has a nice bonus to those attack rolls.
Yeah, but that bonus means less when he's facing, more AC.
I'm pretty sure he has to roll like an 8
Yeah.
to hit me.
I'll go ahead and use my bonus action to rub my chainsaw
Okay.
and attack the back of the dragon. So, does
Yeah, it's like 27.
it does 25 hit?
Oh,
Yes.
I forget I have bigger numbers.
So
Do.
dragon's evil, right?
Not for any of your bonuses. Unless you have specific anti-dragon bonuses.
Yes, he is not a fiend or undead.
Fiend, Fey, Undead.
Yeah, not even by the world's
Yeah.
point of view. It was a natural creature that was on the planet before it was destroyed.
Yep, no. 5th edition got rid of all the alignment-based stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yet for some reason kept the alignments.
Yeah. Because they're iconic. They have to because they're ground.
How would D&D put out all those, personality tests?
They don't put them out. Other people do.
I know, but
Now, I like, and perhaps for the future might be taking the allegiance system from Modern, which still allows you to select those alignments as options.
I don't know why. There's nothing wrong with it, but for some reason it bugs me. I know this is shocking that I'm being nitpicky about something completely unimportant, but for some reason...
But it also means things like your equivalent to your alignment could literally be the party. Your friends that you're adventuring with could be who you have allegiance to. You can actually...
Anyone who's not us, screw them. As
I'm
long as
just
everyone
saying
else is cool with that.
That's going to be some dependency issues.
Yeah. 18. So 38 damage. Second attack.
He's rolling 3d20s.
Yes.
Yeah, he's got super advantage.
Is that not okay?
I've been doing it.
Stupid.
It's standard for crit fishing.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is what this build, what Warlock Paladin literally is built towards.
Yeah. That's why you do Warlock Paladin.
That's why I'm an elf.
So
So
you
he
get Prodigy. Elven Accuracy.
Yeah, elven accuracy.
So he could crit fish harder. That's why he's a Warlock too.
Yeah, you need it
Although
for the
you
30
haven't
damage,
used
you need it
your
for the
hex.
double smite.
Well, double smite, but the hex gives him a increased range.
Yeah. Hexblade Curse gives me a 19 to 20.
I forgot I could be smiting.
If you're a paladin.
Oh, no. Oh, right. I already did that. I'm a cleric. I get a cleric
you get some extra
equivalent.
damage.
Yeah.
Paladins, I think, eventually get that too, where you get it on
Hmm.
every attack.
30 damage.
I get it on one attack a turn.
It's like, I think, wisdom bonus. It's not a lot, but you get it on every attack. Which
I
is
get
kinda
an
nice.
extra D8.
Nah, with paladins, it's a flat number when they get the improved smite.
So that was the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Giant hits dragon.
Giant hits dragon.
Because evidently he gets 3 of these between turns.
Yeah.
Are you counting that as flanking?
Is it
Yeah.
not?
It's not, because he's not actually up to him. Regardless of area, he actually would have to be base to him. I think.
But he's within his threat. His melee threat range.
And the idea behind flanking is you get advantage because they're trying to focus on 2 different targets that are attacking them.
And I'm
One-
technically over there too.
And he definitely
The
has
word
a...
is adjacent. is what it
Alternative
is.
option, Shield Guardian uses the help action,
Yeah.
which also gives advantage.
If it'll do that, that'll work. That I am fine with.
Okay.
Because it specifies adjacent. But, yes, help action would give that same benefit.
Alrighty.
Oh, there is a D8 for improved divine smite.
You were attacking?
Yes. 27.
Hit.
I don't know how I managed to lose these things every freaking time. It's amazing. 11. 16. 34.
So 34.
Yep, and he has to make a saving throw.
Yeah, he can fail those.
Yeah, he can.
On a natural one, I believe, only, though.
I have
Yeah.
a 1 in 20 chance.
5%. It's a 5% chance.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
and also
5
at the-
times number 1.
And we're not counting the Shield Guardian as a thing, right? That's part of Ryan's thing. Is counting.
Yeah,
we're
just,
not counting
just like I
mounts.
counted all your stuff as one for
Okay.
the sake of it, yeah.
Yep.
For simplicity, yes. Let's see. Here.
What's he gonna do?
Get hit, apparently.
He wants to be part of the fight. The real fight.
So he basically ducks down under them and then flies back up as he goes. So yes, they may make opportunity attacks if they would like.
They each get 1.
Alright, Solid is 1. I have a bad superpower.
Double natural 1.
Good job.
They're fine. He's fine, though. I just want to make this a point. He is fine.
They thought really hard about attacking him, but by the time it came up, he was already gone.
You went below us! We don't know this flying thing!
Yeah, they're all confused by 3-dimensional movement.
Gave him the slip.
I like that.
They both swing, doing little spinnies over here as they just flap about.
Okay. That was the end of Rin, which makes it Dragon.
That thing went, so I can hit it, right? Hit Dragon again. That thing moved, it had a turn.
This has not had a turn now.
Oh,
That was a legendary action.
Oh, okay.
Moving up to its speed is one of its legendary actions.
Yeah. It's still using the end of Ryan's turn.
Yep.
We're still in that
Also,
new
haven't you had
phase of
3
game.
at this point?
Nope, I've had 2.
Yeah.
Attack.
Because he didn't get one after mine. Because he had
Okay, so one of the ones he had, you didn't get. Fair enough. Yeah, that was right. That was right. Okay.
What's Dragon want to do? Rethink his life?
Rethink his face.
And I am over there with Ryan. I am on his mount. I just, like...
Yeah, I know.
I can't fit over there because it's annoying.
And what does your thing look like? Your invisibility stuff.
It's not
Big
invisibility, it's like
roiling clouds of shadows.
Yeah.
it's heavily obscured.
Okay, so it's obvious something's there. It's just
Heavily obscured.
What are you doing?
moving
Oh.
the world.
You're moving the world, okay.
Everything 4 over.
Hey, Nick, your character's fucking annoying.
I've done nothing.
Move Birdie 4 over too.
Yeah.
Yeah, 10-foot area around you. Heavily obscured.
As he swoops around, Empyrean gets an attack of opportunity
Against him?
against the dragon.
Oh, the dragon moved.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
It's not his turn yet. He's the one that rolled the 2 on his initiative.
I'm getting 20? Does 20 hit? The
Uh,
dragon?
20 does not, no.
Alright, he rolled poorly.
Wait, how long is the dragon's breath?
120 feet. I do not know if you're in it or not.
I am not.
He did leave our attack range.
Let's
Even if we didn't leave his, he left ours.
He's...
Okay.
Yeah, he's... he is swooping around the outside of yours.
Okay,
yes, because I'm one of
Shield
those
Guardian
bars
punches
plus.
Okay.
Shield Guardian makes attacks opportunities. Wah! probably not a lot.
24.
Hit.
What's he rocking? D8, D10?
2d6.
Ah, there you go. That's pretty good.
Great sword.
So we got 11
Magical?
Okay.
Yeah.
bludgeoning damage.
But non-magical.
Hmm.
Okay, so he takes probably half damage.
Maybe.
Okay.
Well, that seems fine.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, you're fine.
Barely.
Or maybe not.
It's like, remember, I'm helpful. I'll do it against myself.
Yeah. On all sides, yeah, which is good.
I would have eyeballed and said, yeah, I'm fine.
So everyone needs a DC 23 Dex save that's in there. So you, Mount, and Guardian.
Alright.
I make it.
Oh, by the way, it's really good that you're out of it.
Well,
Yeah, this is an ancient dragon. It does a lot of damage.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing that I was worried about when you upped its size.
Yeah, that means the half damage from Circle of Power doesn't apply.
yeah. Mostly, I would probably dodge it, but the problem is the Griffin might not, and if it dealt more than 60 damage in a shot, which it probably can.
Ancient dragons are no joke.
So, what was the DC we needed to make?
23.
23. So, I make it
Plus 6, right? For you?
plus, yeah, 6 if
Yeah.
you're near me.
Oh.
You get plus 6 if you're near
Mostly important for the mount.
me. Yeah.
And Shield Guardian.
Yeah, that's true. And Shield Guard.
So,
Half damage on save? Yeah.
Before I roll the second half of this, does anyone fail it?
I didn't.
checking.
If not, I'll just leave half numbers rather than count more.
Yeah, that's one of the feature circle powers. Half damage from spells and magical effects. That's why I said it'd come up. Because that's one of the things Holy Avenger does, the sword that he got.
All of us just barely make it.
Okay, so we'll just do 46, and I will not have to count up more dice.
Shield Guardian was really close to failing, but he rolled an 18.
With your plus 6.
Yeah, with the plus 6, but his -1, so he only got
Yep,
plus
lightning
6.
damage is just this line of lightning goes through. And we're gonna just make a little symbol here. Do the Harry Potter symbol to say that's on cooldown.
And how much damage was that?
It's 46.
Oh,
After being halved, because that's only half the dice that I rolled.
Yeah. Did not know if you were saying that any numbers in the 40s is annoying. Yeah.
Okay.
I took no damage.
Yeah.
Evasion.
Evasion.
So 46.
Yes, so Shield Guardian
Is 20.
needs a 23 concentration check.
Yeah, so he's got to roll a 19 or 20. Nope. So
Him and they all fall.
Alright. I wish our community had artists. 'Cause that's a piece I want to see art in. It's just suddenly the...
See, you shouldn't have brought him off the ground.
I mean, it's fire. It's gonna be fine.
Nope, they will take regular damage.
They take half damage from.
They are equivalently small fireballs being shot down blindly at the battle below.
They have resistance to bludgeoning.
That's true. Is fall damage bludgeoning?
Yes.
See,
And I think it would terminal at, what, 20 d10?
20d6 is what's the old rule. I don't know if they still keep that from any natural source.
End of... Yeah, end of his turn.
End of Dragon's turn.
Yep.
Okay.
Does he have...
He has
He
a
has
range.
ranged options.
He has a ranged option.
I did not know if movement or range.
Would you like to punch the demon?
No, keep focusing down the dragon at this point. Drop a foe off the board. Most HP saved.
Okay.
We're getting to one round in this session.
Okay, he's gonna throw a bolt at the dragon. 29.
Hit.
It's like it took half the session. I mean, if we had started early, we could
A
have
lightning
gotten 2
bolt?
rounds.
What? No, I get to choose what it is.
Okay, it's like you say bolt, and we're just like
Probably
Would-
don't want to do lightning.
Yeah, thank you.
you gather from what you've just seen it do to your face. This thing probably likes lightning.
Are dragons weak to anything?
No, not that you know.
They are dragons.
They are immune to a thing.
Okay, well, I'm gonna give him radiant damage.
Arrows of the dragon slaying? Weak to those.
Yeah.
So it's 8, 15, 22, 23 damage.
Oh, you wee bugger.
Ugh, this is possibly the worst pun I've ever had.
Okay, so at the end of him is Belornub. Fun. Okay. Belornub has not taken damage. Belornub can move.
Does he not want to come near me, little god?
This here.
Lightning bolt! Ooh, pie plate.
Annoying. No, he cannot get off, so he will. He'll do that. He'll kind of chase
Feeling
you back
attacked.
towards it. He just starts chanting, calling out his children, as you speak the language. And from the air, from the mist, just form these black crows and just start swarming the area.
That's rude.
Spooky.
I don't know. Anyone have counterspell in hand?
Nope.
It's too far away from me.
That actually is spell.
Yeah. Oh, you would have to counter him, not the spell effect. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Is this a magic?
Is this magic? Spell or magical effect?
Yes, this one would be a magical effect, yeah.
Damn, circle of power.
There you go.
That's advantage on saves, evasion for spells and magical effects, and half damage. Circle of power is really good.
So everyone could theoretically dodge this. If it's an AoE art.
No, it's like the best. It's like the best thing the Holy Avenger has is the constant whole circle of power.
Well, I just meant if that's a dex save.
So is this guy like a demon? We know this, yes?
Probably think so.
We've been calling him a demon lord the entire time.
Yes, I know that's what we've been calling him.
Looks
But
like
we also believe he's incarnated, so he might be of the material plane currently.
That's not what I'm worried about.
I don't know. It's not resistance. It's that's Oath of Ancients. It's just advantage and evasion.
Okay. And it is spherical, to note.
Okay.
Sphere of crows.
Yeah. Just a storm of crows. Just a crow storm.
The disadvantage of giant creatures, you can basically dance all you want, and you're never leaving their attack range. AOs, what are those? Big creatures don't get those.
I could have just surrounded him with it. He gets to choose whether it's affected or not, so he could have just put it on him, but that way also does do with obscuration from him.
But that doesn't stop him.
It does give him disadvantage.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, you actually get disadvantage from that.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, only if he was hiding behind
Yeah.
the wall. What
The
I
cover, which is the thing that actually raises the AC, is the thing that he avoids.
Ignores. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
It doesn't matter. I've already.
End of his turn. Dragon can take legendary
Yes,
action.
Dragon's had its turn now.
Yes, and our giants already had all of his.
Yes.
Let's just go ahead and use 2 right away. And it's going to just beat its wings.
Inappropriate, but alright.
Are you allowed to burn all your legendary actions at once?
Some cost more than 1.
Ah.
Yeah.
I have one that costs 2, but is not useful in the air.
Is it Earthquake?
So each creature
Yeah,
within
it's
15
trembling
feet,
strike, so
so
basically.
all of you, needs a DC 24 dexterity save.
Is
Make
it
it.
magic?
No.
This is just his wings, right?
Yeah.
+6?
Yep. You get a +6. So, DC what?
Is 24.
Including Genji?
Yep.
I got a 32.
Good.
So, I get 15 plus 9, 24. And Genji gets
Fail. It'd be so funny if he fails.
He rolled a 19 though.
Oh, okay,
27.
+6 is a
You're
lot.
not knocked prone. Alright. So we have that. Yarnik gets a turn.
Who?
You.
Yarok.
I did add an N when I wrote it here.
Alright. What's the fly speed on the Pegasuses? It's not
90.
60. 90, yeah. They're pretty swift. Well... I cast... I can't think I cast. You don't face a bonus action. I can't cast that and then do something else that's also a bonus action.
Nope.
Well, we're gonna move. Yeah, he's got to move first because I need to be here-ish. Let's see. I use,
Welcome to the farm!
I use Champion's Challenge.
Your voice cracked with saying that. Your voice.
The second he moved, I saw the counting. I just started like.
So yeah, Champion Challenge, both of them. They need DC 16 Wisdom saving throws.
I mean, they'll probably make it, but
What's the
still.
point if they don't? Oh my god.
Come
I
on, you
challenge them
legendary
both
creatures!
to face
Bring
me.
it as I dance!
To
I will
face
kill
me.
you. The dragon.
I think he makes it. It's only 16.
18. Belornub.
Oh yeah, there you go. Okay. Yeah,
more.
it was a bonus action.
It would have been funny.
Oh, it'd been hilarious. They wouldn't be able to leave. You have to stay here and fight me.
They would just destroy you.
They would try. Like I said, possibly the worst plan I ever had, but I had to do it. I had to do it. My paladin blood demanded it.
Your full action?
Yeah, that was action for dodge.
Okay. Well, keep track that you're dodging. Because that puts us to the end of the initiative order, and so we're going to hopefully finish up the battle next time. What?
Legendary actions?
No, we're all out.
No, I still have some.
Yeah.
It's like, this is the end of York's turn. They still have some.
Well, that guy should be out because he used 3 already.
Then he had a turn.
He's got 3 more now.
Right, he gets 3 more now. Right.
Yep.
And Dragon used 2
Yeah, so dragon can do 1.
attack, most likely.
swipe at you with its tail.
Are we in obscuring what's it?
Yeah, he gets disadvantage.
Let's see here. You're on the edge of it. Let me check. I may or may not have done that. Referenced this. Pure perf. Fog. No, because there is not a space of it between you. But if you're not fleeing it, then take one step back and
Yes, this is special homebrew fog that specifically doesn't give the bad guys penalties.
Yes. The crows just flee out.
And he's got 60-foot blind sight, so...
Yes, he does have blind sight. That is true.
Good thing you're way over there.
It's like I've already taken my next turn.
20,
I fail, but I am moving
34.
again next turn.
34 to hit.
Yeah, that is easy.
$15 bludgeoning damage.
Alright.
Smack.
Oh no, you broke my shield. You've dealt Ryan probably like 2 damage.
Huh?
Oh, that-
No, I got hit with a lightning bolt earlier.
Oh, yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, it wouldn't have dealt me any damage.
Yeah.
Which I am standing right next to Ryan. It's kind of amusing that he decided to attack the one guy who didn't piss him off.
Alright, fine, I'll solo him.
Apparently you don't understand. I am righteous.
And now we will call it there at the end of the round, starting the next time. I mean, if you want to roll crypto, you're not going to get to use it.
Don't care.
Hey, man.
That's my money.
I'm not going to pass that up.
I got an 8.
I got a 3.
I dropped a
Surprising.
D10.
Absolutely no one.
And join us next time, which probably will be the end.
Who knows?
Like, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff. You don't want to miss the finale.
The enemies can run away. They're not stuck here.
Brave Sir Robin ran away.
He bravely ran away, brave Sir Robin. Bye.